welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those who do not know me, my name is Khidr and this is Khidr Unveiled. Listen, so last Saturday, or whatever, the clip that y'all seen last week, the video that y'all seen last week where I talked about going to the dentist, putting my furniture together and everything, I quickly hinted on some of the things that I was doing for this year for myself, and one of those things were Invisalign. So this video is simply a video to talk about all of the different things that I am praying to God about that I am able to do for myself. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into this chit chat. All right guys, so first things first, let's talk about what we talked about in the last video, which were Invisalign. So I have decided to get Invisalign and go ahead and close my gap. So this decision was kind of a hard one for me because when I first started my YouTube, which was in 2020, middle of the pandemic, around July, I did, a lock video, I did, get to know me type of video, which was all in kind of one, and I talked about not wanting to close my gap because for me it signified, one, who I am, but it also allowed me to really show other women, especially other young girls, that you can still be beautiful and have your gap and everything. And right after that video, I felt like the desire to, close my gap came back, and I battled with that decision for the longest. Because one, I was like, oh, I just made this video. I don't want to all of a sudden just jump into Invisalign, and it seemed like a code switcher, but I really took the last 2 years, 2020, all of 2020 and all of 2021, and really thought about whether or not I wanted to get Invisalign, and it was something that I really thought about for the longest. Do I want to close my gap all the way? Do I want to, keep a little gap in the middle? How white do I want it to be? Did I want to just get veneers? What was the thing that I wanted to do? And essentially I felt almost like I was going to lose a part of myself because I felt like my gap was who I am. My gap is, it kind of reminds me of my mom, because my mom has a little gap. And then my dad, I don't really remember much of my dad because I was 5 when he passed away. So I don't remember much of his smile, but my mom always said he had crooked teeth, and he always asked her to make sure my baby has the most beautiful smile, whatever she wants to get with her smile, make sure she get it. So hearing my mom, because I actually talked to my mom about it as well, about getting Invisalign and how I felt guilty about it. And she actually told me no, your dad will want you to have it, and if I had the money when I was younger, she would have actually closed her gap as well. So I have decided to go ahead and start my Invisalign journey and close my gap. I did make my first down payment last week or 2 weeks ago, last time I was at the dentist, which was this clip that you will see up here. So I did put my first down payment down, and it will take 4 to 6 weeks or 4 to 8 weeks to come in due to COVID and them having to formalize everything. So I was really excited about that. I'm still really excited, and the reason why, let me get closer to y'all. The reason why I am going to close my gap all the way, I have decided to close my gap all the way. I might back out, but right now I have decided to do so because if you look at my teeth, let me see. If you look at my teeth, they're these two don't go straight up and down as in a gap like this. Hold on, like this. They don't look like this. They're actually kind of like that. And I don't like that. I know many people are not going to recognize it unless I'm super close to you guys like this, but to me just seeing them like go out kind of bothers me. And then like over here, just some spacing that I always wanted to get taken care of. So I have decided to start Invisalign. And then of course, like when I do, you know, get my trays and everything, I will start sharing that journey on my channel, because I do want to be very transparent about it. I didn't want to go with Smile Direct Club, something Bite or whatever, not because I didn't trust them, but because I did a lot of research. Literally, I did research for 2 years. And you know, some people said like their teeth was getting rotten because of course you're not seeing your dentist regularly, so you don't know which teeth are having nerve damage, have cavities that need to be taken out, need to be filled. And then some people were saying like they would get one price, but because their teeth required more work, they had to be changed to a different price. So I went to my dentist and just got it done there, and I'm waiting on my trays. So that is one thing that I'm doing for myself this year, and I'm super nervous about it because I'm 27. I've always had my gap. Like, I'm one of the only people that always have it. Like, I have my gap, my mom has her gap, and my brother, he has a gap, my older brother. But like, I'm known for my gap. Like, people love me with my gap. So it's like, I just don't want to change too much. They say it changed your facial features and everything, and I really like the shape of my round face and my cheekbones and stuff. So I am a little nervous about that, but we shall see. So yeah, if you hear somebody laughing, it is my husband. He is in the room. I'm glad to hear him laugh because he's actually sick, but he's gonna be healed in Jesus' name. He is healed in Jesus' name. We already claim it. We already thank the Lord for it. So yeah. All right, so number 2, the second thing that I wanted to do for myself this year is pay my car off. If you guys know anything about me, if you are a returning subscriber, you know that I did a video, I'll post it right here, where I paid my car off in 6 months basically. And I paid my baby off. I had a Mazda. I had a 2012 Mazda 3 that I had for maybe like 6 months, and then I decided, you know what, I'm gonna pay it off in the next 6 months, and I literally paid it off in 6 months. And then in July of 2021, so last year, somebody hit my car. A motorcyclist was speeding through the traffic and wound up hitting my husband and totaling our car. So we had to get another one. So I do have, you know, a sexy Ford Escape now that I would love to just pay off early. And right now it is January of 2022, and I would love to pay it off on my birthday. Like, that is my birthday gift. Like, I'm not a girl who's like, oh, I need the new Gucci bag, I need a Louis Vuitton, even though I do want a Louis, even though I would love to have one. I'm not that girl. I'm not that girl that just goes crazy over handbags. I think they're very pretty, I think they're beautiful, but I would rather pay off my debt before I get a handbag. And I think it was because I was seeing this quote. I don't know where I seen this quote at, but it was a quote that said, don't go out buying a Louis or a Gucci if you don't have a Louis or a Gucci in your savings account. And for me, as a traveling nurse, do I have a Louis and a Gucci in my savings account? Yes, but it's a savings account. So for me, I was like, if I'm gonna spend money, if I'm gonna drop a couple racks, like 3,000 or whatever, I'm gonna pay my car off, or at least put a big chunk of it down on my car. If I'm gonna spend, you know, 3,000 on a Louis and 3,000 on a Gucci or whatever the case may be, I'm going to use that money to pay off my student loans. So I have decided that I'm going to put myself on a strict plan and try to pay off my car by my birthday, which is June 8th. So all this spinning got to chill out, okay? So I do have a little over $10,000 left on my baby. So of course I'll be making videos letting you guys know what I'm doing, what kind of budgeting I'm trying out, and stuff like that. So stay tuned. Alright, so number three. So number three originally was to pay off my student loans, and that's still my goal. My goal is still to pay them off by December of this year, so December of 2022. But I'm not that travel nurse that's going to be working 4 or 5 days a week just to make 13 racks. Don't get me wrong, that's great money, but like, I have a family. My first ministry is my husband, and I love my sleep. So I have made a budget and a plan to pay off my student loans by December of 2023, but I'm still going to try to do it this year. I do have $37,000 left in my student loans, and you know, with no interest right now, I could just like shell money there. So we're gonna see how we go, but that is one of the things I really want to do. So we got Invisaligns, we have paying off my car by my birthday, and we want to try to knock out student loans. My fourth thing that I want to do is get in the best shape of my life. So me being a wife, you know, I'm very comfortable in my marriage. I love my husband, but this marriage weight, nobody warned me about it. Like, I know they say happy weight is a good weight, whatever, but I have picked up some weight in the stomach area. So I have been working out starting December of 2021. So last month I did start working out, and I have been, you know, more consistent with my workout this year, or these couple of weeks. And I really just want to be in the best shape of my life. I'm not looking to have, you know, the craziest dunk, the craziest backside. I really just want to be healthy. I want to have nice toned arms. I want my 6-pack back. Even if I get a 4-pack, maybe a good 2, it'll be fine. But I really want a 4 to 6-pack, you know. And then, you know, just lift the seat a little bit, just lift the bottom. So I am doing some workouts. I'm doing a workout plan with Khidr the leader. I think that's her name on Instagram. I'll probably like put her tag up here. So I'm doing her workout, Khidr the leader. She's a beast. Like, in order to do her workouts, you gotta have real mind control where you're able to like mentally push through. But when I tell you, when I do her workouts, baby, I be feeling like a beat, like I be feeling like my body just feels great. So I am doing Khidr the leader. I'm doing what's her name? It's a 2-week ab challenge. Chloe Tang, 2-week ab challenge. This girl is crazy. My stomach be on fire. It be crucial, but I have seen a difference. And then I'm also doing some Annabelle workouts. I'll tag like literally every one of them down here. And my last one is Grow with Joe. I love Grow with Joe. She's like a fun workout, but her workouts are very efficient. So I am trying to do my best at working out, eating healthier, being mindful of what I take in, and of course, like, being the best person that I can be also coincide with spiritually. Like, spiritually training my mind to, oh, something's going wrong, pray first. Oh, something's going right, pray first. Praise and just be mindful of who is around. I'm really just trying to be mindful of, you know, my spiritual journey, because you can't have a good year without having God in it. You feel me? So for me, I'm spiritually just focused, just trying to be more spiritually sound in my word, more spiritually sound in my walk, being more considerate, being more forgiving, more loving. And I'm super excited about that. With that being said, said, my goal is to have a published book by my birthday. And the reason why I'm sharing this with y'all is because this book has been a book that was prophesied to me back in 2019, 2017 even. It was way before. But no, I want to say probably 2019, 2018. It was prophesied back in 2018 in the summer that I was supposed to write this book. And I was supposed to be released, and it was supposed to be gone to different things. It's supposed to do some great things for me. And I started writing that book that day that it was prophesied to me, but I also stopped a couple weeks afterwards. And it was so much torment, and it was so much, me being afraid to tell a story and not knowing where to start or how to do it, how to write it, and being crippled by fear, but also being lazy because I'm like, I don't have to write it right now. I know I should. I know I have that pressure. I know I need to be obedient. But I always question, like, do they really need me to write the book? Like, do people really need my testimony? And the more I get closer to God, the more I study His Word, the more I watch sermons, the more I pray, the more I seek, the more and more it becomes evident that I have to write this book. And this book has been a book to write. And it's been scary to write. It's been nerve-wracking. It's been therapeutic. It's been scary. It's just been all types of things, because I'm not only just talking about who I am as a woman, but I'm going to be talking about my childhood. I'm going to be talking about my sexual assault. I'm going to be talking about, the mistakes I made dating, mistakes I made in marriage. Like, it's just a part of me that so many stories that I have to tell that I don't really think I'm ready to share, but I know it's needed. So, for me, I'm scared. I'm like, if I can be honest with y'all, I am terrified to write this book. But I also know that my disobedience is not approved by God. Like, obedience is what He looks for, and obedience is what He needs, and that's what I'm aiming for. So with that being said, I do want you guys, I do ask you guys, let me say that, I do ask that you guys pray for me while I write this book, because it is a lot of stories that I do have to uncover and ask God for revelation and really talk about, that brings up some wounds that I don't want to talk about, some wounds that I don't want to open up about, but it's necessary. So please give me a prayer when it comes to that. Give me a prayer that I'm disciplined about my budget and just seeking God. And that's that, guys. I really hope that you enjoy this video, that you see that I'm trying to bring some more personal content. A lot of things is going to change on this channel. A lot of things are going to be vulnerable. A lot of things are going to be exciting to see, and I really hope that you guys like all of them. I hope that you like this video. If you have some goals for yourself, I won't call them resolutions because we fall off, but if you have some goals for yourself, comment down below and tell me what your goals are, because I would love to hear some of your goals, as well as like this video. Make sure you like this video, and if you are not a part of the family, please consider being a part of the family and hit that subscribe button. I know y'all see that, the red subscribe button. Make sure y'all hit it and turn on the little notification bell so you know when I'm going to be posting. I'm going to be doing more videos about life, about blocks, and about the love of Jesus, you know? So I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon.